Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Unfortunately, today, another frustrating loss for the San Francisco Giants. A very frustrating series loss now after dropping the first two games of this series in extra innings. And this one goes in this one in 11 innings, and or both actually 11 innings. Yeah, the first two of this series. This is tough. This is a this game kind of reminds you of how last Saturday against the Royals, where we get out to a nice lead and the offense is hitting pretty early, and then we go into a slump the rest of the game and we let them come back. And we had a 6-1 lead. We had a 5-run lead. This one you felt like we should have had this one. And to lose like this again. This is tough. This is definitely tough. What's going on, SG Sports Talk channel? Welcome in. Giants lose a tough one today. This is tough. This team is resilient. I'm fully expect this Giants team to bounce back tomorrow. So looking forward to it. Another a great positive of this game, Anthony DeSclafani pitching as well as he did, going 6 2/3 innings. Going into the 7th inning, he gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, struck out 5. He's got a 1.42 ERA through 3 starts this season. He has been excellent, and he has been a strong sign. He's been a strong piece in this Giants starting rotation, which has been really good to see from DeSclafani. Logan Webb, who has struggled. He's gotten the strikeouts, but we would like to see him pitch a lot better. So he will be pitching the finale of this series as the Giants look to avoid the sweep. You got to get a win tomorrow. This is a Tigers team in the American League Central that likely will finish with 90 to 95 losses and probably last place in the division, or 4th or 5th. And this is a series that you felt like you should have been able to win. And now Giants have lost 2 of these types of series. The Kansas City Royals, who I think are not going to be that good this season, 85, 90 to 95 losses in there. You lose a series at home against the Royals. So these are series that, if you are calling yourself a contender, these are series that you should be winning. And it's early in the season. So, right now it's hard to, we can't put too much stock into a couple of series losses against mediocre teams, or teams that are not expected to do a whole lot this season. But you've got to play a lot better. And, look, the offense is striking out too much. The bullpen has had some struggles. Taylor Rogers in particular. Certain area. The bullpen has looked good. So it's kind of been a mixture of both. But you look at Taylor Rogers, he has just been not looked good at all. And that's been tough to watch, because he was supposed to come in here and be a key left-handed reliever to help us get lefties out, and he has really struggled. So he's a pitcher that you want to see him get back into his rhythm and doing what he is doing best out there. For Taylor Rogers, this was a gut-punching loss for the San Francisco Giants. I'm with you, SG Sports Talk channel. That's certainly how I felt. This was a tough one to take. It's been tough. It's been a tough start to the season. Not the start that we had anticipated, but it's early in the season. So we got to go out there tomorrow and let's get a win and avoid the sweep. Looking forward to it. Giants will be sending their ace, Logan Webb, who is coming off the contract extension. Love to see it the other day. Signing 5 years, $90 million extension. I'm just so happy for Logan Webb. This was huge. I mean, to see Webb get his contract extension, and to me, I think it's a deal that works out for both sides really well. Webb gets a nice contract with security in the sense of he's going to be here for a good long while and hopefully longer, and so he's going to be an anchor at the top of this San Francisco Giants starting rotation. That's going to be really fun to watch, and I feel like the Giants got him at a great deal, and it's a deal again that works for both sides to me. I mean, Webb has been in the league, I think, he came up in 2019, so he's been in the league now 3-4 years or so. So he certainly earned this contract and has earned it. And to me, I think that you get a guaranteed contract like that with $90 million. That's life changing money. So a young pitcher like that, you definitely applaud him taking a deal like this because again, it's a deal that I think is great for Logan Webb and great for the San Francisco Giants. We see some of these higher end starting pitchers making 25 to 30 million a year, and I think the average annual value is 15 million a year. So to me, to have a guy that has pitched well enough to win the Cy Young Award last season with Logan Webb, and has got that kind of potential to again he is an ace of the starting rotation. Again, has not has struggled a bit this year. The strikeout stuff has been there, but to get a pitcher like Logan Webb at $15 million a year, I really like the extension. So we'll see Logan Webb out there tomorrow. Welcome in everyone to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight. Giants lose a heartbreaker. This was a gut-punching loss. Really tough. You felt like this one we had in the bag. We go early in this game, top of the first. Giants putting up 2 runs on the board. J.D. Davis, RBI single. And what a game for J.D. Davis. He also would hit a big 2-run home run in the top of the third inning. That was his 4th home run of the season, and it would put the Giants up 6-1, and they're in great position, and you're feeling good at that point in the game. You have a 5-run lead, and the way that Anthony DeSclafani has been pitching and was pitching in this game, you felt really good. Now in the bullpen, Brebria just did not have his stuff at all and really struggled. Gave up 3 runs. Taylor Rogers, he ends up giving up the game-winning hit to the future Hall of Famer Miguel Cabrera as he would knock the game-winning RBI single, I believe it was up the middle, and that would end it. So yeah, in the bottom of the 11th inning, Giants lose the series and now look to avoid the sweep tomorrow. So although that there are no must-win games in April, tomorrow it feels like that because this has just been tough to watch because 2 times we've had losses like this, back-to-back Saturdays against the Royals and now Tigers, where we're unable to get the win after having big leads. The Royals game, I think we had a 4-0 lead in that game. This game we had a 5-run lead, 6-1. So these are games that you feel that you should win, and certainly you feel that you should win if you are going to be contending, because these games you can't let slip away. So it's early in the season, so we got to bounce back here. Welcome in everyone. What's going on, Kason? Allison, good to see you. It's been so long. I don't know if you remember me or not. I do remember you. Appreciate you checking in. It has been a long time. So thank you for checking in. Glad you joined us here tonight. Yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts on the San Francisco Giants. What you're thinking watching this team. To me, this team, I mean, it's an interesting team, but these games cannot happen where you get out to big leads. You got to put away these games. Having a 6-1 lead, and you're unable to put away this game, and the way that Anthony DeSclafani have been pitching, he's been pitching lights out. He's been through 3 starts of the season, pitching into the 7th inning, going 6 2/3. He gave up 6 hits, allowed 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, and struck out 5. Great start from DeSclafani and pitched well enough to win. He's got a 1.42 ERA on the season through 3 starts, and that's just been spectacular because he is coming off the ankle surgery. So going into this season, we didn't know what we were going to get from Anthony DeSclafani. To see what he has done through 3 starts, it's been awesome to see. It's been awesome to see. What were your thoughts of the performance by Stephen Curry with 30 points, 6 rebounds? That I did a Warriors postgame on the game, and that was a tough one for the Warriors, but I love the effort, and I think Warriors will bounce back. So definitely check out my Warriors postgame for coverage on that game and for more in-depth analysis. But we are here breaking down today's San Francisco Giants game, game 2 of this 3-game series. Another tough loss, heartbreaking loss, gut punch loss. This is a game you felt we should have won, and to have this one get away from us, it's a tough feeling. But you got to bounce back. And to me, I think Giants will bounce back tomorrow. We got to avoid the sweep. But when you look at this game, J.D. Davis, he continues to impress, and his at-bats have been amazing. He would crush his 4th home run of the season. J.D. Davis, just great to see. This year's been weird so far. It's not quite as exciting going into this year when we don't really have any star players anymore. Could just be me, though. I'm with you. I feel that, Kaysen. I feel that as well. I mean, we don't have really star players on this team. You look at, look, Estrada is turning into a star the way that he is hitting and contributing and what he is doing. But when you're talking about stars and guys that, are going to jump off the page when other teams come in and face you, we don't have those kind of guys, and it makes it tough. And obviously in free agency, we made some nice moves, but certainly there was a lot left to be. We didn't get to spend the big money. We all know how that went, essentially with free agency and all that with the Judge and Correa deals. So to me, the Giants are going to definitely have to add big time in free agency this next offseason. But hopefully what we see with this year's Giants team is that the young talent can develop, and with Julio Ramos, hopefully that we can see what he can do, and that he impresses, and he's got great power. Joey Bart has been a great sign. I mean, he has been hitting really well. Another multi-hit game. Joey Bart now hitting .375, 2 hits today. He goes 2 for 5. We saw the rookie Blake Sable getting the start in left field. We know he's had some struggles out there defensively. You hope that he's able to adjust to the outfield. He would hit his second home run of the season. Great to see from the rookie. He's had some nice at bats. And JD Davis, that's the player right now that is really impressing. Thank you, New York Mets, as we acquired him at the trade deadline last year, trading Darren Ruff to the Mets. And now, ironically, Darren Ruff is back with the San Francisco Giants and has been contributing. And it's been awesome to see that trade go full circle and to have Darren Ruff back. And we also got a couple of key prospects in that trade as well. I think in the AA level. So 4 players for Darren Ruff. That was definitely a trade that we won with the Mets. And there have been some trades we won and some trades that have not really worked out well in our favor. But you look at the Tyro Estrada trade with the Yankees. When we got him, he was an under the radar player, and when we got him, you see how much he has impacted us, and he is a star, all-star. The way that he is playing right now, another multi-hit game for Estrada, and he is hitting .365 on the season, and his at-bats just continue to get better, and he is scorching the baseball. Yesterday, almost hit for the cycle. I'm just loving what Estrada is doing, and defensively, he looks really good. I just miss Buster Posey still. I'm with you, Kason. It's tough. Posey. I got my Posey jersey on right now, and to think to all that we accomplished from when he came up in 2009 and to when his last season, going out on top, having a career year essentially, and really playing at the highest of his game, and it was just what a year that was. And yeah, you really miss Posey. I mean, the leader that he was, and his presence, the way that he could calm pitchers out there, and have a great game plan behind the plate, and how well he worked with the Giants starting pitchers. So there's so much to be said about Buster Posey, future Hall of Famer, and can't wait to see when he's able the opportunity to get in, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing, and definitely wish him all the best in his retirement post playing career. But yeah, what times. And Joey Bart, it's been awesome to see that he has come up from AAA. He has made some great adjustments. His at bats look really good, and this is the time for Joey Bart. You want to see that Joey Bart makes an impact this season, because it's either now or never, because he is at that point in his developmental stage in his career. You want to see contributions, and so to see the at-bats from Joey Bart since he has come back up, his confidence level looks really good to me out there, and defensively behind the plate looks really good. Taylor Rogers last year would throw like 97. Now this year he is hitting 92. Wonder if he is hurt a bit. Yeah, you make a good point, Kason. Thank you for sharing that. I was not aware that the difference in velocity, I had not caught on to that yet. But yeah, that would definitely kind of send question marks off of, is he hurt? Because he has just not looked good at all. And, when you see a dip in velocity like that by 5 miles per hour, it would definitely make you want to, or it would make you think maybe a couple miles per hour it wouldn't be too much of a big deal, because as you age, your velocity definitely, I would think, or is going to tick down a bit. But to drop by that much, you definitely have to start wondering. Hopefully, it's not the case that he is injured. But yeah, it's got to turn around because it's just been not good to watch. What he's done out there is just not been good, and we brought him in here to be a key lefty in our bullpen to get lefties out, and he has really struggled. Gives up the game-winning hit to Miguel Cabrera, and right now, if you're thinking, why was Taylor Rogers in this situation? And the game goes extra innings. Kapler had gone through some other relievers, but really, you still wonder, in a sense, why was Taylor Rogers in there in the 11th? But you go through some relievers in a long game like this, and so it just happened to be that he gives up the game-winning hit here. But it has been tough to watch, and you hope that Taylor Rogers can make some adjustments and that he can get back to being himself and being a key anchor in this bullpen. Because this bullpen is, to me, going into this season, I have felt that this bullpen was improved. You bring in Taylor Rogers, Luke Jackson, you got Camilo Duvall pitching, and pitching as well as he is. You got Jacob Junis in the bullpen, and he can start for you as well. You got Tyler Rogers, who has looked really good this season. So to me, I think that this bullpen can be a strength this season, and we'll see how the bullpen does. But I feel like it can be a strength. So we'll see. All right, man, I'll see you another time. Keep up the good work. Hopefully we get the win tomorrow. Appreciate that, Kaysen. Good to see you. Really great to see you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate that big time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big shout out to you. Really appreciate the support. Big time. Really helps out the channel big time, and so thank you so much, Kaysen. And it was really great to see you in the chat, and appreciate the support. I love doing these Giants post-game shows, and the kind of support from you and from all of the San Francisco Giants fans really means the world to me. So thank you so much, Kaysen, and to everyone out there checking in to today's San Francisco Giants post-game show. But a big shout out to you, Kaysen. Big shout out. Win or lose, we're here breaking it down and love talking San Francisco Giants baseball. Let's get a win tomorrow. We're keeping the faith here. Let's avoid the sweep. These are the kind of losses that you just gotta move on from. Appreciate. Thank you so much again for the super chat. Big shout out to you, Kaysen, and appreciate the support, everyone. Welcome in to today's San Francisco Giants post-game show. Giants, unfortunately, lose a heartbreaker. Not how we drew it up. This was a game that you feel you should have had, and we were out to a 6-1 lead, and you're feeling good about this, and then the game gets away from you, and we go extra innings, and Tigers future Hall of Famer Miguel Cabrera, he gets the game-winning hit, and Giants lose the series, and this is tough. This was a series you felt confident going in that we were going to be able to win this series, and to struggle like this today and to have had these games happen, it has been tough to see, but you hope that with this San Francisco Giants team, if they can secure these games, because they've had a lot of these close, they've had some close games where like this, and they have a big lead. Last Saturday against the Kansas City Royals, you had a 4-run lead in that game, and in this game, you have a 6-1 lead, and to have this game get away from you is very tough, and so you got to bounce back here. Looking forward to it. Logan Webb taking the mound tomorrow. Going to be a lot of fun. This is a game that we got to get and avoid the sweep. Looking forward to it. And he will be taking on left-hander Matthew Boyd. And ironically, he is a former San Francisco Giant. Was with us last season. Didn't get to pitch. He was injured in the system, but so he is now with, I think, back with the Tigers. So this should be a great matchup. Giants looking to avoid the sweep. Logan Webb, their ace. He's had the strikeout stuff this season, but he has struggled a bit, or has struggled in his 3 starts. So you look to see Logan Webb bounce back in a big way tomorrow. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight. What a game. What a game. This was tough. Really tough to have a game like this, and to be up 6-1 and to feel as good as we were feeling. It's tough when you have a game like this, and we've shown resilience, so I fully expect this San Francisco Giants team to bounce back in a big way tomorrow. I think the bats will wake up again, and a key for the offense will be to continue consistently with the offense throughout the game. And so in this game, they were scoring the runs early, but after the 3rd inning, Giants offense went cold, and they did not score the rest of the way. So you do make it tough on yourself when you have something like that go through. So looking forward to seeing tomorrow. Let's bounce back. Let's get a win. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. We are going to be wrapping up tonight's post-game show here shortly, or today's post-game show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So we'd love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. If you haven't already shared your pick of the game. For my pick of the game, I am going with J.D. Davis. Another magnificent performance, another multi-hit game, and another impressive home run. His 4th home run of the season. J.D. Davis has been scorching the baseball, and that has just been awesome to see. J.D. Davis, his at-bats have been so much fun to watch. So I'm going with J.D. Davis as my pick of the game. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking out today's San Francisco Giants post-game show. And let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. And let's smash up the like button. Thank you, everyone, so much for your incredible support. This feedback really helps out the channel big time. All it takes just half a second of your time to hit that like button, and this feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. So thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate the support. And if you enjoy these San Francisco Giants post-game shows definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more San Francisco Giants post-game shows. We'll be here breaking it down all season. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be in tomorrow. I will be working in the afternoon, so I won't be able to go live immediately after the game. But do expect a post game tomorrow in the evening time. So make sure to have the notification bell turned on so you can be notified when I'm going live for the next San Francisco Giants post game show. Thank you so much again, everyone. Unfortunately, Giants do lose another heartbreaker, 7-6 against the Detroit Tigers. Giants will look to avoid the sweep tomorrow as they will send their ace, Logan Webb, to the mound, taking on left-hander Matthew Boyd of the Tigers. So this will be a great matchup tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great one, and let's go!